bits.
Hopefully this will help cover up that gremlin. Lol.
It's very alpha, so this is only the skeleton of what they have, what they want in the game. They're going to kind of let the community help them build what they want to see. Because, like, even the killer has no look. There's no look to the killer yet. To kind of give you an idea of where this game is at, they haven't even started their Kickstarter yet. But the concept is really nice. You have 15 people running around a map. The map moves forward in sections as you start the generators. As you power the generators, it clears the fog. So, and you can move on to the next section, and only 5 people out of the 15 are allowed to escape. So I was thinking, they don't have it in yet, but I was thinking after the people that escape, maybe the people that are left over, let me turn this shit off, hold on. Maybe after the people that are left over can stand off against the killer somehow. That would be really cool. So the killer can kill you with 1 slash, and you're down, and then you can get healed. There's no killer look. It's just a survivor with an axe right now until they come up with it. Now, the thing that I was talking to them about, and they probably, you know, they went over it, I think, themselves at some point because they said they talked about it, is when you first grab the token, you become the killer. You become the killer instantly, and then where it's at right now, and then you can just immediately go start to chase people. But it kind of sucks for the people that were there, you know, going to get the token. So what it should be is a game like of hide and seek, you know, because it's called hide or die. When that person grabs the token, it should essentially be that person getting behind a tree and counting to 10. So what should happen is when they grab the token, there should be like a 10 to 20 second to 30, maybe you can set it up, 10 to 20 to 30 second transition where that survivor is transforming into the killer. So he's transforming, maybe it has this cool animation, you know, maybe they're burning, it has this cool burning effect where it's burning away the flesh, or they're in agony, there's a lot of screaming. That would be really fucking scary. Like, everybody else is around the area, and they hear the person. Like, they gotta get a good voice actor to scream their fucking balls off. This person's changing into the killer. There's agony, there's screaming, you can see it. So that way the people know in about 10 to 20 seconds, this person's changing into the killer. Like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And you can hear it from a distance, and there's like ambience, like that's gonna be shit they're gonna have to pay for. But that would be fucking amazing. All right, so let me grab the killer. This is the killer token. Oh, hold on, I got it. So I am the killer. So Cyber's gonna run away from me. This is how you track the survivors, you guys. You cannot see them, you can't use sense, you can't use shift, you can't use some superpower. All you can do is, where is it? What button is it, Reese? Oh, there it is. It's like Alien Isolation. Oh, they got the little thing. It's like fucking Alien Isolation. You have to find them through bleeps. And it's kind of hard because it only gives you their general location. So, and you can't run fast while you're pulling this up. So it's like reverse Alien Isolation, right? They probably need to come up with different devices for each killer instead of them holding this thing. Because if it's a werewolf or some demon coming after you, it would be weird if they're holding this. They have to come up with like different ways for the bleep loops. For the bleep loops to come up. Maybe it could be if it's a human killer, he has that in his hand. Maybe it's different for each killer, but it's still technically the same ideal. You're searching for their bleep loops. Maybe a person holds up a thing, but maybe for a werewolf, it gives him visual bleep loops. Like, instead of holding up a device, the screen turns kind of red, and it gives you, like, visual bleep loops, like, to their actual general location. You know, like we talked about the smoke and all that weird shit. Maybe it's different in that sense. So each killer is different and not the same, right? Each killer, instead of maybe for the human slasher, he holds up this thing, you know, and then it's for each killer it would just be a different thing, but technically the same ideal that they're hunting for your bleep loops. Yeah, the werewolf would have sense, like he's sniffing you out. The werewolf would sniff you out. Yeah, like he would be using his nose. You have to hold, like maybe he can't sniff that long. Like, I don't know. Like, but these are really all really cool ideas. So now he is down and he's dead. Obviously, in the finished game, there'll probably be a kill animation to go with that. But he was the only one on the map, so he's dead. You can get like 15 people. Let's see if we can join a bigger server. If they don't run, they will not show up on the radar. Now, here's the thing. What if it's different, though? If you start a match and you don't know what killer it is, what if it's the werewolf? Then you won't know, right? You don't know. Once you know that the killer's close by, you don't know if it's the werewolf sniffing you out, because the werewolf maybe could sniff you out when you're not moving. But maybe he loses you when you're moving. So see, that way it mixes it up. If it's a human killer, they can find you when you're moving, but when you're not moving, they can't see your bloop bleeps. But if it's like a werewolf or some other thing that sniffs you out, they can find you when you're, they have a hard time tracking you when you're moving because it breaks up the scent, right? Maybe they can implement a wind system where if you fall downwind of that monster or whatever it is, depending on which way the wind's blowing, you got to take that shit into consideration. Like, holy crap, that would be amazing. Here's you guys. So these are, you have to start them. So you have to like do the key, you have to like turn everything green basically. So you got to get on your keyboard and turn it on really quick. You can do it really fast. Oh, if you do it too fast, it'll skip over it. And then you press F to start it again. And then you can start it. And then now you, what the fuck? So the killer is just basically a survivor with an axe right now until they can actually get, you know, the shabam bams in. I'm gonna try to get this generator started over. Oh my god, oh god. He's camping it!
Laphin sheep.
Oh, he's looking for me. Somebody's inside too. Somebody's inside hiding. Please tell me they can't see me behind this pole. No! Oh no, is that the killer? Oh, he killed somebody. That's the killer right there. It's just another survivor. It's a placeholder, you guys. They don't really have it. Okay, somebody actually went ahead and did this over here. Oh, there it goes. Somebody got it done. So it's a nice little thing you see going on right there. The killer's over here, and I can help this guy. I think he got somebody else. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. I think he quit. Okay, here we go, here we go.
Popcorn and Snickers hype.
Stop moving. Stop moving. All right, we got my dude up. This game, if you're just coming in, you guys, it's a mix of Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, and I guess last year, even though last year hasn't come out yet. It's like a mixture of all those games together. This person is just kind of admiring the atmosphere, I think. Here's the next generator. You want to go to where there's red. So over here is where the killer is going to be. It's going to be where all the survivors are. We have to find the generator and start it, or the power box rather. I think this might be it. All right, so you gotta press the keys. Oh no! You gotta press the key. Would it stay open? You gotta press the keys and hurry up and get it on before the killer gets over here and sees you doing it. Press F to charge it. Turn it on. Now we're gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna hide in this fucking trash can. Okay. The killer's over here. Yeah, you guys don't insult Friday the 13th. Like, we're here to play all kinds of games here. Friday the 13th can still pull itself out of the water. Oh God, he's here. He's chasing other people. Can you imagine when you're hiding and you hear other people dying around you? Because the killer's chasing after somebody. I can still save them, but I gotta wait for the killer to leave first. Oh God. All right, get back in. Get back in. Oh no, I can't move. I'm stuck. Like, they know where people's expectations are and they don't want to release. There's a juggle, you guys. When a game comes out in alpha like this, that's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys. When you come out in alpha, and I told the devs this, you know, if they come out in alpha, they're going to have people that go through and they see the game, and they're going to do like what Psychic Alpha is doing. They're going to come in, they're going to see the game, they don't know what an alpha is, and all they do is react on the first impression. So they come in, see a game, they don't know, you know, they don't know what a development cycle is. They don't understand the development cycle of games. So they're gonna come in, react like that, and then that's the first impression the game is. You know, that's the first impression of the game. The people that do understand what an alpha is and what the development cycle of a game is, you know, they cut the game some slack and they're interested in working with the developers to make it, you know, a really cool game. It's just a matter of then the community and the developers together then after that point. This does not happen often. You usually do not see games release in alpha like this because developers don't show their game until it's ready to be shown to the public. So yeah, it's a bit of a gamble doing that, making that decision. I don't know if I would have done it personally as a developer. I think so far gameplay seems really great. The gameplay has a nice, like we were saying, it has a nice foundation to it. They could enhance the gameplay by adding a little bit more to it. Maybe give the survivors some kind of defensive mechanism, or, you know, don't copy Friday the 13th and use pocket knives. It would have to be something completely different, obviously. But give the counselors a little extra, or the survivors a little something extra to do their thing, you know, instead of just hiding in one hit kill. But we have to see. They shouldn't pile that shit on right away, obviously. You gotta kind of add in bits and pieces, like putting a puzzle together. But yeah, so far this foundation, I really like it. We'll go ahead and force start it more. You guys, I won't be playing it day to day. It's not a game that I'm just throwing all of my stream onto, but I do want to give it a shout out. I want to play it, and I gave my honest thoughts about it. I think it has a nice foundation. Of course, yes, it is a lot of, there's no animations, there's no blood, there's no cool stuff. It's an alpha, but for what it is, the foundation that it has set up, it could potentially be something really great to play. Could it flop? Yes, it could flop. It could become a total disaster. It just depends on how the developers continue to approach the game. They shouldn't focus on cosmetic stuff, kind of like Friday the 13th's been doing until the game is done. Friday the 13th, what they've been doing, you guys, is they've been focusing in the wrong direction. They should really focus on fixing the gameplay and making sure the gameplay is 100% before they put all the cosmetic stuff. So hopefully this game doesn't kind of go in that direction. There's too much cosmetics and let me give them more kills and cosmetics and more kills and cosmetics. That'll keep them happy for 2 more weeks. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be gamers just receiving these like little, I call them mobile phone updates and little things that keep the players happy and keep you throwing money at the game, whatever. We're not paying for half of the stuff, but still it's just that same thing. Like, I really think they should finish the game, get it 100%, make it scary, make Jason scary, make everything an amazing experience before they start throwing more icing on. We don't want any more clothes, we don't want any more Jasons, we don't want all that stuff until the game actually has a nice fucking feel to it. You know what I'm saying? It has that nice experience, that nice atmospherical thing to where you want to play it every day, you want to play it all the time, and then they can add all the stuff to make it great and more special and all that stuff on the side. But yeah, you know, like, I'm gonna be honest about this game. If this game goes down the wrong path like some other games have, then I'm gonna shout it out. I'm always honest about games I play. You guys that come into the stream all the time, you know all about it.